Hello again, it's us at Spilling the Mead. So we're back again with episode 4. 4 episodes, 4 weeks, that's a month. Takes 3 months to start a habit.
Oh.
Except for heroin users, that takes once.
Oh, God.
It's methamphetamines from over here. It's kind of in the air. Alright, so we're back again. We'll be getting into it. We have a topic potentially, depending on how we go. So we'll be back with you in a little bit on some interesting talking. Alright. So we've sort of been
Oh, that wasn't for you to come home. Go to bed. Sorry. No.
Alright, so last week we were kind of all over the shop. This week I have a very determined point that I want to make. I should have a section called, fucking Kai's Rant at this point. So we've got a few friends, including ourselves, that have little bits and pieces wrong with them that, sometimes need a little bit of extra care and attention.
Yeah.
You and I, when we were first together, we sort of swapped back and forwards who was working and who was doing what.
Yeah.
When I met you, you were employed and I wasn't. And thankfully, you weren't one of these people that are hung up on employment. Oh, it's important. You're not a person unless you're contributing. Piss off.
You're not your wallet.
Yeah, exactly right. Like, everybody has a situation they're going through. You cannot sit there and judge a person because they're working, they're not doing. Societal norms were decided by people who are long fucking dead.
Yeah.
And should fucking stay there.
Yeah.
This is going to sound really aggressive and I'm apologising, but I'm really fucking pissed off and passionate about this sort of shit.
Yeah.
People cannot be judged by what you believe and what they should be doing. It's not your fucking situation. Back the fuck off. Get the fuck out. You met me at a really shitty time in my life. I was done. I didn't care. I was happy to just die. I ate things that should have given me a heart attack. I was ready for my heart to just stop. I did not give a fuck.
Yeah.
You came into my life at that point. Probably the lowest point in my life. So, we built shit together. We fucking made compromises. We did whatever.
Yeah. Sorry, I realised
You're nodding, but you're not verbalising your agreement or disagreement. So you are correct.
Yes,
I cannot see you nodding.
I know. Sorry.
I will get a camera eventually, so then you can nod and it's fine. However, the thing that sort of really shits me off, right?
Yep.
Is people get into relationships and shit, and they're not there for each other at all.
Yeah, I can't understand it.
Like, you and I have been together 11 fucking years in February. That's pretty good achievement considering how we managed to stay on task for something for 11 years. Shut up.
5 minutes of shiny.
Yeah. His dick's out. How does it work again? I remember that and I'm never going to forget it. I'm going to tell it on my deathbed.
Oh my God.
But, you were working, I wasn't. You didn't pressure me. When you got frustrated or you got stressed out, you started going to get a job, but in a nicer way than that.
Yeah, I was never aggressive about it.
No, and when I turn around and go, look, I'm feeling really crappy that you're doing that, you kind of went, okay, you're right, I shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
And we had that discussion.
Yeah.
You got unwell. And it wasn't just I'm having a bit of a moment. You got unwell.
I did.
There was no way around. We couldn't live without someone having employment.
Yeah.
At one point, we were both working, and then as you got more unwell, as things started happening, we started having to pull back your hours and stuff like that. It was okay. We were surviving. We were lucky in the situation we were in where our cost of living wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But then you got unwell properly.
Yeah, I was unable to work. It wasn't safe for me to
keep
leave
working.
the house. No.
Like, your boss at the time was a complete dick. And the amount of times I marched into and confronted him and went, you need to pull your head in before I do it for you. Because you weren't being treated well.
No, none of his employees were.
No, like when your partner comes out of her place of employment as crying,
That's the first place that I had ever had a panic attack.
Yeah. When you come out of those places and you're crying because of their attitude and how they... It's people get upset about stuff and people get over emotional at weird times, and I'm totally accepting of that as well. Sometimes someone can say something and it triggers you a little bit too much.
Yes, Grant, yes.
And that's not what they've done, it's just you haven't quite...
Yes.
But no,
Not
I met this guy
case.
enough times that he was a twat.
Oh, he really was.
He's very lucky that his face still looks the way it does, because he really pushed my buttons the wrong way.
Taking him out of the equation, that job was probably my favourite.
Oh yeah, there was benefits all around. But at that point when you got really unwell,
Yes.
your mental health took a dive because of that idiot and previous idiots. And that's when I had to make the decision. Like, I'm enjoying doing whatever I want. However, you need that backup now.
Yeah.
You need to take a step back and work on yourself and look after yourself.
Yeah.
And I need to take that step up and look after you, all that sort of jazz. The only reason I'm looking at my phone is because we've got the chicken cooking and I'm getting notifications.
Oh, that's... Oh,
Okay.
no, that's okay. That's...
I know it's a pet hate of yours.
I
And I just want you to know that it's not because people are talking to me. It's because our little temperature probes are going off and letting me know there's times remaining, like 2 hours until the chicken's done. Low and slow, baby.
Oh, I'm just hungry. I want to eat now.
I really want to post your face, what I've done to you with my charcoal. It's proper done. Like, it's not me just fucking around. Like, I've done... I'm Nordic, and I've spent a lot of time researching into it, and I've done a lot of Nordic markings and stuff in charcoal on my face because I think it's adorable, and it's charcoal, like blessings and blah blah blah. But you got unwell, and as much as it was like, oh, now I knew that was the time.
Yeah.
So I went and found a job. The guy was a douche, but they were paying. What are you laughing at?
I took a photo, but I don't know if I want to share it.
Whatever. Anyway, moving on.
Sorry.
So the guy was a douche, treated me really badly.
Very.
Called me all sorts of things, did all sorts of stuff, but I didn't care because I was taking in a decent wage. It wasn't until I tore both burses at that job. Oh, no. The first time I left because I got a better offer to run the computer place up in Garden City.
Yes.
So I went away from that, started earning stupid money. Like, I was earning almost like $1,500 a week.
Yeah.
Running the store.
We were stupid.
we were retarded, but name a 20-year-old, like an early 20s, that's pulling in $1,500 a week.
Yeah.
Didn't exist.
What was I doing? I was sleeping, legitimately.
But that's because of the medication you were on and everything. And
it was so horrible.
You needed to take it, and I didn't care if you were asleep when I got home. I didn't care if you were asleep when I left. I didn't care if you were asleep the whole day. That's what your body was telling you to do because of the meds and stuff. Don't care.
Yeah, the mood swings you had to put up with.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
And that's the thing. You don't need to apologise.
I know.
Right? Those medications put all sorts of things out. Was it hard? Yes. Did we have a lot of issues? Yes. But
It's making me itchy.
but you had stuff going on, and it was not right of me to let my frustrations come through for things you couldn't control.
Yeah.
That's not fair. Was it fair on me? Well, that doesn't matter. Shit was beyond your control. You look like you're about to start crying. Or you're really high. It's one of them.
It's both.
Okay, fair. So, I started working for the computer mob. Turns out the computer mob were paying me so much and stuff for tax reasons and just to write. They were doing really dodgy stuff.
Yeah.
And that was fine. I'd take the money. They fired me in the end because whatever they were doing was done and they didn't need that anymore.
Yeah.
I went back to working at the battery shop.
Yeah.
I was doing stupid hours. We had to share between 3 guys. Once a week, one guy would do a week of call-outs, and they were 24/7.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
So it didn't matter what day it was, what time it was. If someone called, I had to go.
Yeah.
So there was one night that I did it. Do you remember the 18-wheeler? It was like 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
So I got a call from a guy in a massive 18-wheeler whose batteries had died, and I had to go out, go to the shop, pick up 2 huge batteries, load them into the truck, drive out to the old mate's fucking semi, fit 2 brand new 12 volt, 150 amp hour batteries at 3 o'clock in the morning by myself in the pissing down rain.
Yeah.
Come home, shower, and then get up at fucking 6 o'clock in the morning for work.
Yeah. You didn't sleep.
No,
you just
there was no
showered.
point.
We snuggled for a bit.
Yeah, and then my alarm went off and I started to get moving. So there was literally no point.
Yeah.
That job sucked. I tore both the my bursa in each shoulder.
Yeah.
But I kept going.
You did.
Then, when I called him and said, dude, I got to start thinking about work cover because I can't move my arms.
Yeah.
And get told to shove work cover up your ass.
Yeah.
That was the point for me.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that whole conversation because you put him on speaker.
Yeah, because it's someone else. When he started going off, someone else needed to listen to that.
Yeah, because you never saw that.
No.
You never would have thought anything because of the way he presents himself.
Yep, and the way, because when he first met you in the shop, he was so lovely, he was so nice.
Yep, and every other time.
Yep. Like the sort of guy to put a front on. We needed to buy a new mattress, and I had to put a deposit down and stuff, and I was freaking. He gave me the money to put the deposit on the mattress and stuff and buy it, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
But when work cover happened, and I had to be on it, like I couldn't use either of my shoulders.
Yeah.
I had to have shots and all sorts of stuff that we couldn't afford that work cover were paying for. Yeah. So I went through all that. Yeah. I then returned to work after work cover. Like, okay, you're good. Your shoulders seem usable. Because I was on super light duties. Like, I was only allowed to stack... I wasn't even allowed to stack shells, really, because they were huge, big car batteries. Yep. I was only allowed to do, like, the double A's and triple A's. He hated that.
Oh, he did.
Because he couldn't force me to go out and lift heavy batteries. When a battery delivery would come in, I couldn't be involved. He
had to do work.
Yeah, when the recycler came in to pick up the batteries, I couldn't be involved. Yeah. Because I couldn't lift the damn things. I was not allowed to lift anything above 1 kilo. Like, you hadn't had to lift, like, the groceries out of the car. When we wanted to cook, like, a roast, the roast was, like, 2 kilos. No, can't touch it. You had to put it up on the bench for me.
Yeah.
Like, it was
that's
just...
okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not. My point is, like, I was at that point.
Yes.
I remember the day I quit, and I will always remember this. I got up on a iron wrought chair. This thing was capable of taking hundreds and hundreds of kilos. Yeah. I stood up on the chair.
You weren't even that big at that point.
No, because I was so fit.
Yeah. Yes. We were so fit.
So I got up on this chair to hang these flags, and he said, I don't think at your weight you should be doing that.
Yeah.
And I remember stopping and going, excuse me? And he said, I just don't want you to slip off the chair and have to go to work cover again. Yeah. And I stood down off the chair after hanging the flag, kicked the chair into the shop, and went, you need to watch how you're talking to me. Yeah. He went into his office, and my boy Maxie, him and I have made instant friends working there. The first day he was there, him and I were friends.
Yeah. Such a cool dude.
I distinctly remember, because he took over the manager position after I left.
Yeah.
I distinctly remember sitting there chatting to him, and I said, dude, I can't do this anymore. Like, you heard how he just talked to me. I can't do this, man. Yeah. And he went, dude, don't. He goes, they'll get someone else. You're replaceable. We're all replaceable. Yeah. He goes, but you can't be treated like that. Yep. I remember walking outside and said, hey, can you give me a minute? Just cover the shop. He said, of course. I remember walking outside calling you going, I can't. I just cannot keep fucking do this anymore. Yeah. And you were like, what do you want to do? I said, I just want to throw the fucking keys at him, tell him to fuck off. Yeah. And you went, do it.
Of course.
And I just went, you told me to tell him to fuck. She goes, and you were like, do what you need to do.
And I stand by that. I stand by that to this day.
I remember having the biggest shit-eating grin on my face as I walked in the office and said, hey, Mike, can I talk to you for a second? Yeah, what do you want? And I threw my keys at him and went, you could fuck off. Yeah. Like, you do not fucking talk to anyone like this. You're a piece of... I just went off at him. Yeah. I remember walking out of that office with a huge fucking smile on my face. And I remember Max looking at me and just giving me the biggest fucking thumbs up. Yeah. And I jumped in the car and I came home. Yeah. He was ringing me and all sorts of shit. He did not believe I was... He's like, oh, you're going to get rid of all your leave? I'm like, fucking shut up your ass. I don't care.
He still gave you all your leave.
Yeah, he still... Because he legally had to.
Yeah.
He legally had to. He couldn't withhold leave because of that. Yeah. 2 weeks' notice is not a legal thing. It's preferred, but you do not legally have to give 2 weeks notice to get what you're owed in balance, because I had more than 2 weeks.
Yep.
So there's nothing he could do. And
that was a loud yep, sorry.
you know, Computer Alliance was another one. I busted my ass there. I was the best, and I mean the best salesman in that place.
Oh, the money.
Because they had to keep paying me so big, huge bonuses. We're setting this target. This is what you have to do, Roger.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'd go down to the floor and I'd smash it.
Yeah. Because you don't pressure sell.
No.
I get so uncomfortable. Like, I'm shopping and people come up to me. I'm like, trying to, like, walk away. Like, don't come near me. I don't want you to sell. Oh, sorry, tangent. I remember this one time when we first started dating, we went to like JB Hi-Fi. Or JB
The
Hi-Fi.
guy with the headphones?
Yes.
Oh.
I wasn't even wearing a low-cut top or anything. And he was just talking to my chest. And I'm like, these headphones are real interesting, aren't they, buddy?
You still bought them.
I liked the design
They were
and
garbage.
the color. You said they were good. You ended up using them.
I ended up using them because you didn't like them. They hurt your ears or some crap. I remember you did. And then for the price they were garbage.
Yeah.
But they were acceptable for what I was doing with them.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. So back onto train.
Yes, sorry.
So, you know, like, the one thing that I found when working in sales specifically is the less pressure you put on people, the more shit you'll sell. Because they don't believe you're trying to sell it to them because you're going to make something out of it. You're selling it to them because that's going to suit their needs.
Yeah.
I remember really distinctly, Mike tried to force me to learn to pressure sell. You know, you walk up, oh, can I give you a hand? No, I'm okay. I'm just looking. Is there anything you're looking for in particular?
Yeah.
To try and keep that sales conversation. And it never worked. And he couldn't understand why. It's because I was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
When I went to Computer Alliance, they didn't give you any sales training. They showed you how to use the systems. Ooh. They showed you where everything was.
Yep.
And they just, off you go.
Let you do you.
Yeah. So I remember this woman came in. She was blind.
Oh, shit.
And she needed a computer to do, like, word processing and stuff on, because there are programs that they load onto it that help. And these guys were trying to sell these ridiculously expensive computers and all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And you could hear in her voice that she was uncomfortable. You could see she was uncomfortable. Because she didn't have that sort of money.
Yeah.
She needed something that was big, that had a big keyboard, so she could feel the keys. And these guys are trying to sell these fucking laptops like $4 or something grand. And she'd just go, oh, I'm okay, thank you, I'm okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And I remember walking up and going, hey, can I give you a hand at all? And she's like, oh, no, I'm all right. I said, look, I can see that you're really trying to find something here. Like, I'm happy to help you. You tell me what you need and I'll tell you what's suitable.
Yeah.
And she goes, look, I'm blind. I need a big computer with big keyboards so I can do word processing, because whatever agency she was with or whatever was going to load the software on, she needed to be able to type. And I was like, okay, you just need big keys. She's like, yeah. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, word processing. I said, how much do you want to spend? I'm not going to tell you what to spend. Tell me how much you want to spend and I'll find you something in that budget.
Yeah.
She said, I don't want to spend about $1,500. I said, okay, so something like 17-inch, the screen doesn't size matter, but 17-inch presents you a big keyboard. She went, yeah. I found her something a third of her budget.
Nice.
That did everything she needed it to. She couldn't believe it. She's like, everyone else is trying to give me like $3,000 laptops. I'm like, why? It's still word processing. You just need a big area. You know, I had parents that would come in back to school. I remember when, oh God, this makes me sound so old. I remember when schools started demanding kids bring laptops in. And the place I worked at capitalised on it.
Yeah.
They bought...
I remember you talking about that, like, back in the day.
Yep. They
They
bought these LG laptops. And they were wicked. For the price, they were insane. They bought these LG laptops that were like 13-inch. They had 12-hour battery life of constant use.
Oh.
Unless you tried to put a game or something. But word processing and internet browsing was 12 hours.
Shit, alright.
They were 13-inch. We were selling them with a bag, mouse, and a copy of Office.
Yeah.
For $900.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah, I remember this. It was like a nightmare for you.
No, it was great.
What
It was
the nightmare
amazing.
then?
The nightmare was the Thor power boards that they made us sell that were garbage. But
Yeah, okay, yep.
yeah, you remember those?
Yep,
Yeah.
because we had one.
We had several because I used to get them for free because I sold so many of them.
Yay!
But they came in and all the guys, we got a special talk. Like the management came and gave us a special talk about these laptops because we bought so many.
Yeah.
No one else in Australia had them.
Jeez.
Yeah, like that's what I mean.
Right.
Like we bought Australia out of them.
But-
Every time any like Ingram and all that sort of stuff would get stock, it was pre-allocated to us. No one else could get them. Even Oscomp couldn't get them.
Oh, damn. Oh, ouchies.
So we got them in such crazy demand. They were the easiest sell in the world. Under $1,000, does everything you need it to, and it comes with everything. You know, I was the only one selling
Oh, wow.
because everyone was trying to sell $2,500 laptops
Yeah.
because they were looking at the margin instead of volume.
Yeah.
So parents would come and go, "I need a bloody laptop for school," and I'd go, "I got you, bro." And they'd be like, "Nah, I've been to heaps of places, nothing suitable." Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah.
And I'd take them down to this LG, and the kid would go, "Oh, it's silver and shiny."
Shiny.
And I go, "Mate, it's this, it's that." I go, "Give me the list," because they always had a printout of what they needed. "Give me the list," and I held it next to the list of specs, and they went, "Damn." The guys that understood specs a little bit were like, "Damn, that's perfect." And the parents that didn't were like, And I'd be like, "i5 is better than i3," and I'd take them through very slowly what the specs were and why it was better.
Yeah.
Parents could not believe they were getting away with everything, including a bag and software, for under $1,000.
Yeah.
I had parents were talking to other parents, going, "You need to go see Kai. You need to go see him. He knows what." And I had parents would come in at the front door, and go, "Where's Kai?" And the lady, like the reception lady, would be like, "Down there," and they zoom past everyone and go, "You're apparently the man for laptops." And I go, "School? Yep, gotcha, bro." I'd take them to the laptop.
Yeah.
I was burning through so many of those that we couldn't keep up to keep them in stock. We were out of bags, we were out of copies off office, and we were out of those laptops repeatedly. That was when you saw my paychecks dropping in at $2,000 a week.
Yeah.
Because
Again, so fucking stupid we were. Ugh.
my sales weren't done on the margin, they were done on the total sale. So if I had $100,000 to sell for a month, I sold 1,000 laptops at $1,000. Like, I'm picking up my phone just to do a quick bit of maths.
Right.
So, 1,000 laptops at $1,000 each, right? Someone's probably going to sit there and listen to this and work it out without even a calculator. So 1,000 by
You
1,000.
go, good guys.
I was doing $1 million if I sold all 1,000.
Jesus.
And I did sell so many of them. You know, like I would do $100,000 in a month. It stepped at 150, did that. 180 did that. 200 did that. 250, 300.
Yeah.
And I was always about $100,000 ahead
Yeah.
because of those fucking things. Just because of them.
That's
Because
awesome.
people are so silly about it. I've gone completely off tangent about talking what I was talking about, so I'm going to pull it back now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm proud of my achievements at this time.
You're adorable and I love you.
So, but as good as I was at that job,
Yes.
it wasn't good.
No, it was
Because I was literally being bullied.
You were.
Yeah, to the point where others got involved and wrote letters to the management and HR saying, "This is what's happening to him. It is not cool."
Yeah.
And they knew they had to get involved quickly. So they had to get involved, as I just said. But they got involved and that was sorted out and that was all well and good.
Yeah.
But I bounced from shit job to shit job to shit job,
You really did.
making sure I kept putting food on the table, take the stress off you because I knew that you would need that help.
Yeah.
And I did it. I put up
You did.
crap. I went through hell. I destroyed myself
Yeah.
physically and mentally
Yeah.
to make sure that there was money in the accounts, food on the table, you had your medications, you had everything you needed,
Yeah, that was exactly it.
right? And even to now, like that was 6 years ago.
Yeah. We did try, I did try going back to work for a little bit because I got quite good. I got quite healthy again. And we did try me going back to work.
Mm-hmm.
It worked for a little bit.
Yeah.
But then the place I was working for kept giving me fake promises and hope.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Too
I couldn't
much.
do it anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slugged my guts out for maybes.
Yeah, exactly right. And it's not worth it at that
No,
point.
we ended up spending more fuel for...
Yeah, we were spending more on petrol to get to your work because of how far away it was than you were
what
earning.
I was making, yeah.
So we were in deficit because of your job.
Yeah, so you were like, just please, just stop.
Yeah, it's enough now. Like, it's no point.
No.
So, with me working constantly and earning reasonable money, I was determined that you were not going to work again until such a point as you're capable and wanted to.
Yeah.
Because I'm never going to sit and tell you and force on that you're a stay-at-home wife and that's how it works now. As much as I love it, I love coming home to someone.
Yeah.
I love that so much, but that's up to you.
Yeah, like I like being at home. I like not having to interact with people that yeah.
So, I look at these other people that we know and their situations and stuff, and their partners are unwell and all that sort of jazz, or they've got kids or whatever, and I'm watching the men, and I really hate society's view on men.
Yeah.
I hate it so much, but there are certain times where the responsibility of being a man exists, and one of those things is when your partner's not alright, you do everything you have to make sure they've got what they need.
But can I just interrupt there? But it's not just up to the male to make sure that they've got everything. Like it's a two-way street. Like if you're sick, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I can to make
100%.
sure that...
I'm talking about the current situation talking about.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Where your partner's unwell.
Yes.
Right. So, for me, yeah, my back's gone, my hips are gone, all because of my bike accident.
Yeah.
Cool, whatever. I've learned to live with it. But I will put myself through every hell, give up whatever I have to in life.
Yeah.
Whether it's hobbies, whatever. I will put those on the back burner.
I know.
To make sure you've got what you need, because being healthy is a financial thing these days.
It is.
Especially with the way the cost of living is going. It's a financial thing.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to look at my friends, and talking about specifically the females now, it's hard to watch my female friends who are not good, who have kids or don't have kids, regardless at this point, to watch their partners just not step up.
Yeah, just not be there.
Yeah, like, if you need to go to the doctors and something, a shot, a medication, whatever, it's going to cost me $400. You've got $400.
Yeah.
And you've got it the next week. I don't care what I've got to do. I don't care what I've not got to pay.
Yeah. You make sure that, it's...
Yeah, you are going to have that money.
Yeah.
And it blows my mind that people don't have that mentality to their partners, someone that they're supposed to be investing their life with.
Like, we've talked about a lot about relationships lately, because we weren't good.
No,
a couple of years ago, we were in a really bad situation.
About the 7-year point.
It was our 7 years. I don't know why, but it is.
My ex and I, the other longest relationship that I've had with you, ended at the 7-year point.
Oh.
Yep, we made it to 7 years, and that was it.
Oh shit. Okay.
So the 7-year mark is a weird thing. It seems to be a very common occurrence.
Yeah.
That's when it gets to the real test point.
Yeah.
It's...
Yeah, sorry, I lost it because we just got a little offset. Yeah. Oh, that was
what
your
are you
meat
doing?
party.
It's on silent and everything.
Oh.
That was on silent. I still did it.
Oh, dude, your phone's pretty smashed.
Possessed.
Yeah.
So apologies about that bit. But yeah,
that was
like
loud.
it's it's really difficult for me to sit there and watch these situations and not want to grab the dude and be like, the fuck is going on with you?
Yeah.
Like, your partner's not well, step up.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to be creating a life with them.
Yes. Oh, thank you. You triggered it. Go on. I'll see if I can. Oh, okay. We've been talking about it a lot. Is like, okay, we went through a rough patch. Like, it was pretty bad. There was played with ideas of possible breaking up, but not actually going through with it or anything. Yeah. But we took the time, we sat down, and was like, fuck. Yeah. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Yeah. What the fuck am I doing that's causing this so much shit? And you did the same thing. We sat down and was like, fuck, okay, what's going on? And it came back to just trying to work through it. Like, you got into a relationship, you've gone this far, obviously there's something. What I'm not understanding lately is, like, how can where did all that go? Where did it all go from the beginning? Where did all that love, care, and compassion shit go?
Do you know? You want to know where it went?
Where?
Into each other's self-obsessiveness. You're not doing this for me, so why should I do it for you?
Oh, yeah.
That's where it goes.
That was such a... I'm so sorry.
No, we're not going down that.
I know. I was very bad for that.
But that's what I mean. Like, when I look at our relationship, it's not tit for tat. We're not keeping score.
Oh, fuck no.
You know, we did... So, Chris and Chris talk about a check-in thing.
Yeah.
And we did a little one. And I was like, okay, what have I done that's amazing for you lately? And you had to think, because I feel like I'm constantly on game, but that's not how it is. I fuck up. I'm human.
Everybody does.
But, you know, it was something as simple as me emptying the dishwasher.
I didn't have to... you did it again today. Yeah. Thank you.
But that's
I fucking... Yeah.
But that's my point. Is, like, I know you're happy about that sort of thing now, and if I remember, I'll do it. We've got... It really is the small things. Oh, yeah.
It really is. Like, this year has been a huge fucking eye-opener for me. This year was the year that I noticed the small things that you've been doing. Like, I have been taking you for granted, and I'm fucking sorry.
It's because of my tiny penis.
I am not even close enough to smack you.
She hates when I call my dick small, and that's I do it for a stir. But yeah, continue. So the little things, yep.
Yeah, like there'll be times where you'll take it's gonna seem like nothing because it's like just general human things. Like, because I struggle so bad with mental health, we've set up our bedroom so that way I'm comfy.
Yeah.
You know, you put the surround sound in there. You set it all up. So, like, you even got a fucking table made, man. Like, for fuck's sake.
Shout out to Mr. Nowry.
Yes, thank you. So that way I can be doing my craftsy shift when... My craftsy shift
shift.
Yep, my craftsy shift when it hits.
That's the thing, like, you were in there because that's where you felt safe with whatever else was happening, because there was a lot going on.
Yes.
And I wanted to make sure that you had that space because you were trying to find it.
Yeah, I really was, and I wasn't coping.
No, you weren't comfortable in the lounge room.
No.
You weren't comfortable here, you weren't comfortable there, but you found the bedroom because you could shut it off.
I could. I really could.
So I grabbed the good TV, I put it in there for you. I set up the surround sound in there. I made it so it was your own little hideaway.
Yeah, but, like, that's not even the little things that I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's like we've had dinner.
Yeah.
And instead of sitting where we should, we've gone there. You've taken the bowls out.
Yeah.
You've picked up the bits and pieces of rubbish. Like, that's just normal human living.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like, there was no, oh, you fucking filthy fucking bitch. There was no fucking lazy cunt. Fuck. Why do I have to fucking do this? There was no grumbling. There was nothing. You just, like, even with, like, a little tone and a dance some days.
Yeah.
Some days you're just dead of mind to just, I'm on task.
Yeah.
You know, some days you do a little jig. You know, it's legitimately little shit like that I'm like, That's my human.
I remember you having the weirdest smile on your face once because I picked up the bowls, but I took the spoons out and put the spoons on top.
Yes, because it was a stupid little pet hate that I was like. So it was back in the day. I had so many stupid little pet hates, and it was so annoying because I remember I'd crack. I'd be like, "Fuck! Why can't you just stack a damn bowl? It's not hard." And I was just like, I got to the point where I'm like, why am I creating a fucking argument because of a stupid spoon? Why? It's because I'm in a safe space, and I'm not constantly in a space where I need to defend and fight.
Yep.
I'm calm, so I'm like, all right, let's go. I'm going to just deliberately cause arguments over nothing.
But to me, like, looking back at those situations, especially knowing that that's how you looked at it, you weren't causing arguments for nothing. You were getting out years of held back frustration.
Yes.
Like,
I've been testing the waters for so long to see how long until you fucking crack it and do what everyone else has done.
Yeah, well, have you run out of steam yet? Because, fuck's sake.
Yeah, probably.
But, like, you know, because we were terrible at communication, like, the only way we could communicate was sex. That was it.
Yes, that was it, yeah.
It was, I'm angry, let's fuck.
Mind you, we were our healthiest at that point.
There's a lot of physical... So it's a lot of physical activity, Kirky. Like, that's fair. We're moving a lot. There's going to be some good results. But
right.
That's the thing. Like, that was how we communicated. So when it was something simple like, can you not put the spoon in the thing? You couldn't just say, hey, next time you stack the bowls, can you just take the spoon out? It was, and you would go off your brain.
Yes, I would.
Because communication wasn't something that either of us really knew about.
No.
And then we got to a point where now you're like, hey, when you're doing this, can you do this?
Yeah. Oh, so you triggered it again. Thank you. I shouldn't say triggered, but you got me back on topic.
Yeah.
So that little smile was, I remember cracking it all the time to the point where I gave up. I stopped cracking it because I was like, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah.
Why are you doing it? Stupid. So stupid. You know. So I just stopped worrying about it and I just did it myself, and it was stupid because like it had gotten to the point where it was that stupid that I was just like, I did it myself. I just like fucking bowl on top of spoon, boom, whatever.
Yeah.
And you looked at me, pulled the spoon out, put it on top, and went.
Because you spent so many years cracking it at me about it. The one time you're like, whatever, it doesn't matter now. I'm like, nah. Exactly. No, you can't spend years doing this and then it'd be totally fine now. I'm sorry. It's not how this works.
So I'm sorry for the years of cracking it, but it was just the cutest thing because like it was stupid, but just it wasn't even it was just like, you know how you get the disappointed from dad? That's what I got, and I'm like.
It's happened.
Yeah, it's happened.
But that's the thing, like, when it comes to stuff like that, right?
Oh, so sorry. What actually made me stop and realize the stupid small things is you poured something, you stopped, you wiped the bottom of it so it didn't fucking drip.
Is that what did it?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, because you would see me complain about it because it's dripping everywhere. And you would watch how I would do things.
Yeah.
And you just did it, and I was just like, okay, the fuck? And then I started to, I stopped at that point. I was like, whoa, okay. That's what, oh, okay. And I stopped. And I started watching. I started actually watching and noticing, and that's when I started noticing a lot of different things. And yeah.
Yeah.
Don't point my yes. I get embarrassed about it.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like lately, one really good example of for me that about stepping up is you have just lost the to cook.
I have. I despise it. I'm sorry. I would cut you off.
It's typical. You spicy individual. You're a chicken now.
Like what?
Oh. But, like, you hate cooking at the moment, right?
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's fine. We all go through our phases of some shit.
Yeah.
So, I've stepped up and started cooking.
Oh, you have.
Like, currently we've got a bunch of chicken legs and vegetables in the smoker going nuts. And...
I'm joking.
No, so am I. But, like, for me, right? For me...
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
But it's a huge deal.
But that's the thing.
I know.
You see it as a huge deal because it's such a taxing thing for you, whereas for me it's not.
Yes.
Because the fucking smoker makes everything way too easy.
He's so fucking cute.
I love the thing. It's fucking
I
really
love
amazing.
you.
But, like, that sort of shit for me, stepping up in that way isn't a big deal to me.
Yeah.
Because it's something I don't mind doing. It's something that I can find my own flavour.
Yeah. Oh, the food. I get to actually eat really good.
You eat fucking amazingly. And it's...
And, like, sorry, and some of the times, like, even though I'm struggling with actually doing the food, there'll be times where you'll start doing something and I'll be like, hey, can I help?
Yeah. You're one
And then I'll be helping. There'll be times where I'll be like, oh, for fuck's sake, I don't want to help. But I'll still help. And it's fun.
Well, that's the thing. Like, the way I see it is getting involved and doing it together, we can make it fun.
Yeah.
You know, like, when we do the vegetables and stuff, whenever I'm doing a roast, you know, tossing the vegetables and that sort of stuff, it can be funny.
Yes.
Because just the weirdest shit happens.
I got hit today. I took a hit from a spud.
You did, and then you dropped it. You wasted a spud, mate.
I did. It was a big one.
It was.
It was. It would have been so good.
It would have been so tasty. But, like, it's just little things like that for me. Like, I will always do, and I'm going to say this 100 times during this, is I will always do what's required.
I know.
And if that's helping you clean, is what it is. If that's helping you cook, is what it is. If it's doing the cooking, is what it is.
Excuse me.
You're not getting coach doing these anymore.
Oh no, I still am.
But, you know,
maybe.
But it's stuff like that really, I find it hard to watch other people's relationships go, why aren't you helping them?
Yeah.
Why aren't you doing this?
Yeah.
Like, having kids and stuff make it a little bit different, but at the same time, there are still things that should be similar.
Yeah.
And it's just, it frustrates me to watch some of these people go through this and go, he's such a nice person, why are you letting them do this to you?
Yeah.
And we don't see everything.
No, that's exactly it. We don't.
But when they come to us and they're like, I just wish this is,
yeah,
but this, you know that what we're not seeing is still the same as what we're seeing. If it's hitting that point.
Yeah.
And, like, I will always look after you. I will always do everything I have to.
Yeah.
That's the second time I said that in 10 minutes. But it's just forgetting the societal norms that men are trash. And I saw it, like, to the point where I was scrolling through TikTok today.
TikTok, yeah.
I was doing the TikTok scroll while we were eating breakfast.
Yeah, that's fair, because I'm making mini pancakes while eating them. Oh,
pancakes. And
see, I have a weird hatred for pancakes unless they're mini pancakes.
And I'm cool with mini pancakes as long as I get pancakes. But I want to buy one of the Dutch pancake makers so you can actually have little Dutch pancakes. It's so good. But there was this video of a auntie and a girl, and it was enforcing to her that you will not be nice to creepy men. Now, I'm going to attempt not to get fucking emotional about this. It's happening.
I can't reach you from here.
But I always felt like I was a creepy guy. Because I was told constantly by chicks in high school and stuff, you're creepy. Yeah. And I carried that through life.
You have.
So, what's really sort of got me spun is they're teaching these kids, don't be nice to creepy men. What if they don't know?
Yeah.
What if you're being an asshole to someone and they generally don't know they're doing something wrong?
Yeah.
If they approach you and you say, hey, look, you're being a little bit full on, and they continue, fine.
Oh, 100%, yes.
But teaching the mindset, don't be nice because of this,
when
it could be something they're doing completely accidentally, nah.
Yeah.
No.
It's not okay because like I don't even know how to word it. Sorry.
Just do the thing.
Because it's like there's a lot of spicy like
Neurodivergence. Yep.
that do have some quirky quirks.
Yep.
And like I've been made to feel fucking shit for my quirks.
Yeah, I know.
It's only this year that I've started actually
Embracing who you are.
Yeah, and being what you would consider normal me.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking hard.
It's nuts. Like
This year's the first time I've actually seen you stimming too.
Because I'm relaxing a bit.
Yeah, you are.
But
Cutie.
shut up. But like, I see so many videos there, and I always think if this was reversed, how would it be handled?
Oh yeah, and it's so different.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, there are men who are bad.
Oh, 100%.
There are men who do the wrong thing.
Yes.
But there are women who are bad and women who do the wrong thing too.
Oh, 100%.
And this societal focus that men are pieces of shit, it's really hard.
Yeah, it is.
Because you sit there and you wake up in the morning and you go, I'm going to look at this and you're a piece of shit. Okay, I'm going to close that now.
Yeah.
I'm open the next thing. You're a piece of shit. Okay, I'm going to close that now. Being told, and it's always just, like social media, and that's why I'm trying to fuck off from it so much.
Yeah.
Is because every minute I'm being reminded that I'm a piece of shit. I don't think I am, realistically.
You are not a piece of shit.
But we're all being grouped together and
You
being
are.
told we're pieces of shit. At what point, when men are offing themselves at record rates,
Does that stop?
will it ever? And it won't.
No.
Because when men stand up and go, "This isn't right," we're
They'll
told to
just
sit
sit
down
down.
and shut
Yeah.
up. Feminists jump all over us. But then women rise up about these sort of things that they're unhappy with, and rightly so.
Mm-hmm.
They're celebrated.
Yeah.
And it makes no goddamn sense to me. You know, it was Men's Mental Health Month.
I am so sorry.
You don't have to apologise.
No.
But that's the point.
Yeah,
That's the point I'm making right now. Did you even know?
I didn't.
Did you see it posted anywhere?
No. Oh my god, one
He's
of our
dreaming.
babies are dreaming, yes.
So, you didn't know, did you?
I
You
did
had no
not
idea.
know. I had no idea. I'm so sorry.
You don't have to apologise.
I
It's
know,
not your
but-
fault.
I know, but it sucks.
My point is, you know, when when it's International Women's Month, don't you?
Oh, it's posted about.
Everywhere. It's over every
Yeah.
social media. All the companies change their colours to pink. All that sort of stuff. It happens consistently,
Yeah.
right? When it's International Men's Health Month, because it's Movember. Movember starts
Yeah.
during Men's International Mental Health Month.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So Movember kicks off from the 1st to the end of November.
Mm-hmm.
That's Men's International Health Month.
Oh.
Yeah. So you know when it's happening because Movember happens. But that's as far as it goes.
Damn.
You're adorable, Jack.
You really are. Hey, buddy.
He's just yep. He's not in stress. He's just asleep.
No, he is. He's just dreaming.
He's just having a good dreams.
You're right, my buddy.
So it frustrates the hell out of me because
Is your phone beeping? There is a beeping going on.
I know. Anyway, so
Yeah, sorry.
it frustrates me because you know Men's International Health Month and all that sort of stuff happens.
Yes.
And no one even knows it exists. But women's whatever happens,
Yeah.
and it plastered absolutely everywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone's aware of it. It's on TV, it's on the radio, it's fucking... It's absolutely everywhere.
Yeah. My baby.
No, it's really like... I've had 3 suicide attempts in my life.
I know.
Because of this sort of shit.
Yeah.
And to watch the media jump all over women's this, women's that, but when men try and do it, we're garbage.
Yeah.
How dare you try and stand up and be counted?
Yeah.
Whatever's beeping has nothing to do with us. By the way. I just checked everything.
Cool.
But we freaking sit there and we go, okay, well, all right, we'll stop doing this now, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gotten to a point where men are scared to stand up and say anything because they think they're just going to get trod on.
I believe
It's like being a whack-a-mole. You pop up, make yourself known, you get whacked. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
And cool, all right, fair enough. Some people are really funny about it.
Mm.
But I am all for equality amongst everyone.
Yep.
I don't think that any person should be treated any differently because of who they are. It should be by the merits of their actions.
Oh, yeah. Fuckers.
And just being a dude is enough now in today's society to just be a piece of crap, to be trod on, to be put aside, to be everything.
Yeah.
When's that gonna stop?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like feminists going about how they're the best and this sort of shit. I have never seen a feminist fly to a Muslim country and start jumping up and down about it. Well,
no.
You don't.
No.
They're the women that need it the most right now.
Yeah.
If anyone is being downtrodden and treated like shit, yeah, some of them are okay with it. Some of it's so indoctrinated that they don't care.
Yeah.
But considering they can be like arrested for leaving the house without a dude, where is the uproar over there?
Yeah.
Like in general, first world countries, women, yeah, they've got to face this and they've got to face that. So do men. I had a woman grab my ass in a bar when I was in my teens.
I believe that.
She was like 40.
Yeah, that's...
I was leaning over a table playing pool or something and she decided to grab my ass.
Yep.
I was uncomfortable. What could I do about it?
Yeah, if you said anything, you'd be called...
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't. I don't know you.
Yeah, but that's okay because you...
You're a dude.
Like,
yeah.
You just like it.
Yeah, you're supposed to like it. You're a man.
Yeah. I've given you my attention.
Yeah.
So
you'll set up
you'll
and like it.
Yep.
Yeah. But if a dude grabs a chick's ass in a bar and says that same sort of sentence...
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck no. You're out. You're out on your ass.
Yeah, you're done. You're going to have the crap kicked out of you and sent home.
Yeah.
And it's
Maybe sent home.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe sent home.
I've worked in security.
Exactly.
I know how it goes.
Home.
But yeah, it's really a confusing time to be a dude. And it's a really difficult time to be a dude. Because...
I'm so sorry. I know I don't have to apologise, but I
really
feel for you.
I know. And you watch the crap I put up with, and I think that you watch the stuff, you see this crap pop up, and you get frustrated and all that sort of stuff as well. Because, like, I do everything I can to provide for my family and be a man.
Yeah.
And then to see this crap and be like, you're a piece of shit. Like, well, no, I do everything I can.
Yeah, how am I, why am I a piece of shit? Like, I do what's the,
yeah.
You know, you do exactly what you need to do and have to do.
And like, it always...
You don't need to have to do anything.
But in reality, there are things that I have to do, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But, like, it always boils down at the end that I have a dick. And that's why I'm a terrible person.
Oh, God.
Like, I've been called things because I'm a dude.
Yeah.
I've had feminists crack up at me. I almost got to a punch up at a bar once because I picked my mother up from the goddamn hotel she was staying at, but she wanted to go over the road.
Okay.
Because there was like a sex shop there and stuff, and she wanted to go there because the guy she was dating or whatever.
Whatever, yeah.
That part really is irrelevant.
Yep. Fair enough. You want to go over the road.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Yep.
So they valet parked my car, which was a piece of shit little Honda.
Oh, that's cute though.
Well, they had no choice. It's part of the service of just being at the hotel. So they valet parked my shitty car, and we went over the road.
Yeah.
We walked into the sex shop, and this chick at the sex shop was really cool. I was there with my ex, and my ex liked to be collared with a leash.
Fair enough. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, I know, because you kind of like it. Different circumstances, though. You don't let me take you for walks during the day.
No.
Yet.
No.
I say yet because you never know.
No.
She used to ask for it.
Yeah.
So one day we're going out to get Mum. She asked if we could do the thing, and I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care if that's what you're into. So I put the collar and leash on, and we jumped in the car and went.
Excuse me.
We went to the Hilton Hotel in the city. And at this point, it was like one of the nicest hotels in Brisbane.
Oof.
So we rock into this Hilton Hotel and all the staff are staring at us.
Yeah, understandable because it's not the norm.
No, so people want to ask questions. You can tell the staff want to say something or ask or whatever, but because it's such a ritzy hotel, they're scared to approach anyone because you just don't know who they are. So we're in the hotel. We're getting stared at. We go over the road. We go to the sex shop. Chicken sex shop, cool as hell.
Yeah.
Totally accepting of it. It's a sex shop. People do weird things. Each to their own. That's the mentality.
Yeah.
Mum's decided she needs to go to the toilet now. Instead of just going back to the hotel, there's a pub next door.
No.
So they walk into the pub. We walk in after them. And Mum goes to the toilet. Old mate, partner. Dude is almost 7 foot brick shit house.
Yeah.
Huge dude. Goes off to the toilet as well. So just leaves me and my ex standing there.
Yeah.
This chick goes, what are you making her do that for? I turned around and said, sorry? She says, what are you making her do that for? I said, I'm not making her do anything. Bullshit, rah, all these accusations, the guys that are with these chicks get involved. So there's about 5 people ready to throw down because of something I'm doing that I've been asked to do.
Yeah.
They're sitting there carrying about how I'm a piece of crap, all this sort of stuff. It wasn't until I was ready to take on all 5 of them that they're like, hang on a second. I've asked him for this. I'm asking him. He hasn't, started explaining it from her point of view. Oh, no, you're being oppressed. You're being told. So now all of this is my fault.
Yeah.
Even though they're being told by the woman, no, I asked for this. He's the one that's uncomfortable. I like it.
Sorry, I have an issue. Like, why did it take so long for her to step up and be like, I asked for this? Like, come on. Like,
look, it doesn't matter how long or whatever. The point is, she did in the end, right? It wasn't until old mate come out of the toilet, who was huge, to stand behind me and go, what's the problem? For them to go, oh, no, nothing, we're just asking questions, rah, rah. And I'm like, nah, now you want to back off?
Yeah.
Like, no, you were just digging into me because of this. Oh, no. Big misunderstanding.
Big misunderstanding.
People hate men so much that they won't even believe the woman when they turn around and go, no, this is what I wanted. This is the sort of fucking direction we're heading in now.
Yeah.
And I don't fucking get it.
I don't know either. It's stupid.
Like, it's all well and good to be an independent, self-reliant person. Perfect. That's what you want. Go for it.
Yeah.
But do not shit on other people because of their gender, what they choose to believe in, or any of that crap.
100%.
Unless you're a Nazi, fuck you. But if someone is transgender, they're not hurting you.
No, fuck no.
Let them do their thing.
Exactly.
I've got 2 transgender people in my life that I love dearly. You fuck with them, I will take you down.
Oh, 100%.
Violently. But it's okay that they're doing what they want to do. They're not hurting anybody. No. They want to dress up in dresses. Perfect. Cross-dressers, do your thing. Drag queens are some of the funniest people I've ever met. Same thing. They're rocking on doing their thing. Perfect. What you do inside your own home and in society that doesn't affect anyone else, you need to shut the fuck up and back off.
Yeah.
If I'm doing something that you don't agree with, perfect. If you want to talk to me about it, okay. But if you're getting to the point where I feel I need to knock your teeth in because you're pushing the point, maybe, just maybe, it's time to sit back and relax a little bit. It's the same with like the drag queens wanting to read books to kids in libraries. People are up in arms about it. Well, why don't you fucking do it then? You don't want a transgender or a cross-dresser reading to your child? Why aren't you doing it? Why don't you go to the library and read to the kids?
Yeah, I'd fucking go. I'd just go and be like, yes, now read me stories.
You'd have the kids reading to you freaking weirdo.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like, people are jumping up and down because these people want to do these things, but they won't do it themselves. There's obviously a gap
Yeah.
in people not doing it for them to be like, hey, we'll do it. But then it's not okay for them to do it, but you don't want to do it.
No.
You know, it's
so confusing. I'm sorry. My brain can't comprehend all this.
okay, so people are up in arms about cross-dressers and drag queens reading to kids in libraries in the States at the moment.
Oh, wow.
Right? But for the gap to be noticed that these drag queens are like, will read to the kids, there's obviously a gap. People aren't doing that thing.
Yeah.
So if they don't like them doing it, why don't they shut up and fill the gap? But they won't. They're too busy complaining about someone else doing it that they don't agree with.
Yeah.
Like, it makes
No sense.
0 sense to me.
No.
You know, like, I am totally happy for anyone to do whatever they want with their life as long as they're not hurting anybody else or preaching or getting in anyone else's shit. Like, it's not hard to be patient and understanding with people. Like, everyone's going through their own shit.
Oh, that's exactly it.
Don't apply pressure. Don't make it fucking worse. Just let people live their own goddamn lives. And
be there and support one another.
yeah, well, that's exactly right. Like, circling back to the original thing that got me fired up. If you can't be there in a capacity that is helpful or worth it, then you shouldn't be with that person.
That's exactly
You cannot see a reason to step up and take over and help out and that sort of stuff. You shouldn't be with that person.
No, that's exactly
You're not
it.
dedicated to that relationship. You're dedicated to the familiarity of the whole situation.
Yeah.
You don't know anything else. This is comfortable. It's familiar. I'm just going to stick around to this because this is easier.
Another thing is, how can you be comfortable with being how can you be comfortable with being in like a rut or stagnant? Like, how can you, like, I don't get it. I'm saying you, but not like you, but in general. Sorry.
That's alright.
I'm looking at the food.
It's so good.
Oh my god. I've been eating the carrots. So, sorry, little interruption. Our dinner is actually done and it's amazing. Oh.
Smoke of that thing was a brilliant purchase.
Oh my god. Thank you.
I've got to learn, so I'm going to have to readjust how I do vegetables, and that's cool.
Yeah.
I think we have to do vegetables down.
Yeah.
So they get the direct heat.
Yeah.
And then meat up.
Okay.
So it gets the more indirect heat and cooks for longer.
Yeah. Back on topic.
Yes.
I would actually like to eat.
So look, we've gone for an hour. We're going to wrap it up here because someone's getting hangry. Oh my god. And it's completely fair. This food smells amazing. So, yeah, look, at the end of the day, if you can't be there for your partner, if you really cannot foresee the ability or want to step up and do those things and fill those gaps that they have because they're unwell, because things are going on, if you can't make those sacrifices to make sure they've got what they need, you're not there for them.
No.
And just call it what it is. Stop torturing each other.
Yeah, and like it's the whole mentality of you did that, so I'm gonna do this, or I'm not doing this because you didn't do that. Yeah, relationships aren't tit for tat. That is not equality. That is just demand on expectation. Yeah, that's not cool. No. All right, guys, we're gonna head out again. This is episode 4 of Spilling the Mead with Kai and Gurky. All right, do your thing. Peace. All right, guys. Oh my god, food time.